Let me introduce myself. Hi, myself, Jeevan. I work as one of the analytical consultant in one of the company. So part-time, I'm a part-time Power BI trainer, Excel trainer, and um, other analytical tools. So right now giving a demo session on Power BI. So do you guys actually aware of what Power BI exactly Power BI is all about? Okay, seems like no one is answering. If you're speaking, I think you're on mute. Okay, Shalini, you do one thing. One second.
Yeah, I don't have any idea of Power BI actually.
Okay. Uh, so what about Bhavani Srinivas?
Yes, I mean, I'm aware of Power BI, but I never had an opportunity to work on it.
Okay.
I know it's a BI tool.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm assuming that you guys have no idea on Power BI. So from there, actually, I'm starting my demo session. Okay. Guys, Power BI, as you know, that it is an analytical tool which is actually built by what is it, Microsoft. So, now the market, as you know, that the analytical markets has grown. Um, from scratch to now, it is one of the leading platforms. So, Power BI is one of the most essential products in analyticals world. So, it is almost a necessary for you to learn Power BI in terms if you are willing to take your career in analytical field. So, let me share my screen and explain you what exactly the Power BI is all about. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? I hope you guys can actually see my screen. So, Power BI is actually an app. It is a desktop app. You can download it from Microsoft website and install it in your computer and start working on it. So once you open the Power BI, this is what the layout of Power BI looks like. Every month there will be updates for Power BI desktop. So you need to download the latest versions as soon as the updates released from Microsoft. So once you open the Power BI, these are the visual layout that you can see on the left hand side. In Excel, like in Excel, you can see home, insert, modeling, view, help, and all those things. Here we have report tab, data tab, and the modeling tab. On the right hand side, you can see the filters, the visualizations, and the field sections. I will come to these the sections in a little in a short while. So you must be thinking what exactly the difference between Excel and Power BI. Excel can actually handle very minimal amount of data. So as you can see, I've taken this sample database here. So actually I have here is that I have orders, I have returns, I have users. Okay, so there is, this is a order data. There is a order number is there. There is a discount. What is the discount? Then what is the order priority? The unit price, shipping cost, customer ID, customer name, ship mode, customer segment, product category, product subcategory, product container, product name, product base margin, country, region, state, province, city. Like this, there are many fields are there. So in data analytical fields, we say that there are two kind of tables. One is fact table, another one is dim table. So what have you guys heard of these words, fact and dim tables? Shalini, please unmute them. I mean, if they want to speak.
No.
Okay. The fact is nothing but I mean the table which contains the numerical data. As you can see in this table, I have discount, unit price, shipping cost. There are many profits, quantity ordered, unit sales, order IDs, and everything. This is what called as a fact table. The dim table or a dimension table is nothing but as you can see, these are the order IDs and these are the status of these order IDs, whether it is returned or I mean these are the return orders. So in this table you don't have on which sales orders the as a status of return. So what you can actually do is in VLOOKUP, I mean in Excel, what you do is you apply a VLOOKUP based on the order ID. You will fetch the returns return to the fact tables. But in Power BI, that is not the case because we work on a relationship I mean, a data modeling part. So, and also, if you look at here, there are users in center. Who are the user? In east, who's the user? In south, who's the user? In west, who's the user? So those kind of informations we don't have in order table. The reason because is fact table is always a huge table. So instead of storing each and every data in like 2000 rows or in larger amount of data, 2 lakh lines, instead of that, here I can share, I mean store this data in only in minimal numbers. Let's say in terms of users I have only 4 rows. So instead of creating a region in the user column here, what I can do is that I can actually create a relationship between all these three tables based on a common key, so that I can use the data modeling and start using or whatever, I mean the fields to match the I mean what match the order IDs, match the regions. Okay, I mean I'm just saving this, and what I can do is that I will just show you how to import this Excel file into a Power BI. Okay, once you get into your Power BI, go to home section. You can see here there is a get data option is there. Once you click on this get data option, there are multiple ways. There are several sources you can actually import the data from. So if I click on more, one second, it is still loading. Okay, now you can see the files, the databases, the Power Platforms, Azure, online services. There are many you can think of. So based on the data source that you're using, you can actually use the data source and get the data into Power BI. So as of now, my source is actually a file. So file is nothing but Excel workbook. So I'm selecting Excel workbook, connecting. So where actually my thing is in desktop, I mean saved my file. The file name is dataset Power BI. Open. Okay, I need to close this. So once you click on load, what it okay, it will show you what are the tables or sheets available in the file that I have chosen. So there I need orders, I need returns, I need users. So as soon as you select, you can see the preview of the data here. So what you can do is you click on load, it will load the data for you in Power BI. Okay, the loading has been completed. So now you can see the fields here. These are the table names, orders, returns, and users. So once you load the data, you can see what are the columns it has in all the tables. So once, I mean, you load the data, you can actually go here, go to modeling part. So one second. So now if you look here, there is no relationship between these three tables. So as we can see in Excel, returns actually as a common relationship between this and this based on the order ID. Users, okay, here I have a problem, the data problem. Okay, when I'm coming to data view, and clicking on users. This is actually my header. So what actually does this, it has not recognized this as a header. So what I can do is that I can go to Power Query and do a data transformation. Okay, if you click on transform data here, it will take you to Power Query editor. So you can see it here. Okay, there are, I mean, you can see the tables that I have loaded. I need to transform my data in user section. Okay, this is actually my header, right? So it has not considered this as a header. What I can do is just by selecting this table, I can go here, you click on this, use first row as header. So now you can see here, and also it has recorded a step here, changed the type. If I don't want, I can just click on this promoted headers. Now again, I'm back to the normal. So I need my first row as my header. So I'm clicking on this. So this will push my first row as header. So now I can see here that my data transformation has been done. This is what we call it as a data transformation. So any other transformations needed? I don't think any other transformations is needed here in any of the tables. So once the transformation is done, I can just click on here, go here, close and apply. So now what it actually does is it will apply all the changes I have done in Power Query to to the data models. One second. Okay, so now if I come and see here, now see here, it automatically detected a relationship because you can see here, there is a, it automatically, I mean, if you just over your mouse on here, okay, I'm just double clicking on it. Okay, see here, it has taken region and region. So that means it actually, the machine, Power BI machine automatically identifies the relationship between these two. It has identified region, region here. So created a relationship between these two columns, these two tables. Now, just assume I'm just deleting this, I mean, the relationship. So now, if at all I have to create a relationship manually, what I do is I need to go here, manage relationship, click on a new relationship, then you select the table. So first relationship I'm going to create it between returns, sorry, users, then fact table, that is order table. So see here, it automatically detects. Okay, once it detects, there are cardinality you need to understand. There are different cardinalities there are there. One to one, many to one to one, one to many to many. What exactly this? It automatically identifies it is as a one to many relationship, cardinality. Cardinality is nothing but in users, central is appearing only once, but in fact table, central is appearing multiple times. Similarly, each and every region appearing only one time in users, multiple times in orders. That is why it has taken the cardinality as one to many. So, and also it has created a relationship. Now you can see here the relationship created. Now I need to create one more relationship between returns table and order table. Again, I will go here, I'll select return, then I will select orders. See here, it automatically detects the relationship between these two tables. Again, this is based on a one-to-many relationship because each and every order has only one status. So that is the reason it has a cardinality as identified as one-to-many. So now I click on OK. Then all the relationship has been created. Now I am click on close. See, now the relationship has been created now. So now what I can do here is that now all the relationship has been created. Any doubts so far, guys? Please let me know if I am, I mean, too speedy here. Okay. Okay. Assuming that, okay, Bhavani wants to speak. Yeah.
Oh, no, no. I got it. My point
Oh,
was we used Power BI to kind of, create a new link to get the user which was not existing before. But
Yes.
even Excel, we can do that, right? Probably do another VLOOKUP and get that
No, no, no,
user
no.
into
See,
the
that is
picture.
what, that is what. Here you need to understand the difference between Excel and Power BI. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Assume orders. Okay. Here users you have.
Mm-hmm.
Each and every
Right,
region has a manager name, correct? In
right,
orders table, I have only region column. See
right.
here. But I don't have a manager. If at all I have to do a VLOOKUP, what I have to do is I have to insert one more column and bring that
True.
information to here, correct?
Right, right,
So if you do that, look at how many rows I have. I have 9,952 rows. If I
right,
bring one more column, I am adding again 1,952 rows for that particular column. So it increases my data. Instead of this, in this users, I have only four rows. Instead of having 1,952, I am maintaining my data in only in four rows. I will show you what exactly I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just going to the report layout and inserting one visualization, that is a card visualization, to showcase you what exactly I'm trying to communicate. So now I am bringing in region to this. Okay, region have. So in order table I don't have manager, right? So because there is already a relationship exists between order table and user table, now I can bring in the manager from other table. See, now I got the information within four rows instead of 1956 rows. This is a sample data. In real world data, you're going to work with millions of rows, right? This is the That is why the data modeling part is very important. So in this case, now you can see here, region is coming from order table, manager is coming from user table. And there is a mapping as well because of the relationship that I have created here. So I hope I have cleared your doubt. Bhavani, I hope I have cleared your doubts.
Yeah, I was just typing it there. Yes, you did. Thank you.
Okay. So now this is what the importance of data modeling. Okay, I have taken a simplest of data to just to understand you because you guys are very new to this system. So I don't want to create a complicated data model here. Instead, I have gone with a very minimal rows as well as a three tables data. So now assume I instead of regions, I am putting in order IDs from fact table. That is my order table. So now I want to bring in what is the return order for these particular tables. So I just go here. I'll just bring in the status from this particular table. See here. These are all the returned orders. And also, if at all I want to, I mean, or to filter out only the return orders, what I can do is I will insert one more visual that is called a slicer. So I am inserted one more slicer. I am bringing in status into this. I am selecting only returned. So it will see if I select returned, this visualization will give me the order IDs which are actually as a status of returned, no other order IDs. Got it? So now it's all about building the reporting section. Okay, the reporting section is all about writing your formulas and bringing creating a beautiful dashboards, correct? So in order to do this you must be familiar with the language called DAX is nothing but data analysis expression. So that is what the formulas we call here in Power BI. Those are called DAX formulas. DAX formulas can be written on columns to summarize column, to create a new column, so and so. First, I will show you the simple way of creating a new column. I mean, calculated column. Okay. So now I need to create a new column saying that units into sales, sorry, units into unit price to arrive sales value. So what I do is I will go here, I will go to new call, click on new column, and give a name as total sales. Total sales is nothing but my unit units into unit price. So this will create my new column called total sales. It is already exist, but just for understanding of how to create a new column, I have taken the simplest of examples over here. So now I need to showcase my total sales in visualization. Okay. So I'm just removing off all this, the dummy visualization that I've created. Okay. What I do is I'll go here and click on new measure. So new measure is nothing but I need to create a net sales metric. So I'll open some formula and I will take total sales as my, I mean, it is asking me which column we need to submit. In orders table, I need to sum total sales column. That's all, and click on enter. So now you can see you can make a, or I mean, difference of column, measure, and calculated column. Calculated column, it has this I mean icon. Columns as these icons, measures as calculator icon. So now total sales has been calculated. So now I want to see country wise total sales. What I do is I will go here and I will click on this um, column chart, clustered column chart. I will bring in country, then I will bring in the total sales, net sales measure that I have created. So I have data only for united sales. That is why only one country is showing. Instead, I will take city. So again, it has too many I mean cities. Let me take customer name. That is also too much. Yeah, customer segment. Customer segment wise, I can see what is my total sales. So I can make out that corporate segment actually contributing more sales for my overall sales. So next is home office, then consumer, then small business. So this is how you can create your visualizations by writing all these measures. I know some is the simplest of measures, but what I did here is that, okay, what I did here is that I actually created a total sales column. Then I created a sum of the total sales. Instead of this, I can create the new measure without creating a new column. I can do my calculation here itself. The net sales is nothing but I'm using this time I'm using sum x. Again, I am not going to in depth what exactly sum and sum x differences, but I'm just showing you the tricks and ways of working with Power BI. Sum X, okay, it is asking from which table I need to do the sum. So in order table, I need to do the sum. So what kind of expression I want to do? What kind of expression in order to arrive sales? I need to multiply units into units price. So I will do unit price into units here. Close the bracket and enter. So these are the same formulas which will give me the same results, but the way of conducting or way of going about this is different. In this very function, what I did is first I created a calculated column in order table, then I used a measure to create this particular sales. But in this table, I am eliminating that, creating extra column, adding burden to my table. Rather, I am creating everything in this measure itself. So just to showcase you what exactly the difference, I'm just taking card as a visualization. 1.92 million is my sales using the first method. Then I'm inserting one more column. This is sum x. See, both are giving me the same results. So the difference between the first and the second one is the optimization. Optimization is nothing but in the first method, I have created one more column and increased my data size. In the second method, I have decreased my data size and created a simplest calculation within the measure itself. Okay, I will tell you what exactly the difference between, you must be have a doubt that what exactly the column, what exactly the measure. Column is nothing but adding a new column to the existing table. Measure is nothing but uh, measure is nothing but aggregation of the column that I am providing. Aggregation is what I mean is nothing but this one. This is aggregation, is it is aggregating this column and giving me the sum based on the fields that I've put in. This is also a aggregation, but do the calculation within the measure itself. So first it will do the units into price, then it will give me the sum of it. I mean, that is what the beauty of Power BI is all about. Without creating many other columns, you can do the calculations. And also, because of this relationship exists between the multiple tables, you can simply drag and drop the fields from dimension table to the fact table and do the analysis. Okay, I will just showcase you what exactly, what are the kind of, 1 second. Guys, can you see my screen?
No, Jeevan.
No.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, Jeevan.
Yes.
Okay. Using the same data, this is what the visualizations that we can create. So, I mean, what you have seen previously is just a raw data. The raw data is transformed into a information here. So you can see KPI monthly sales, what is my total sales, what is my target. Then it will show me whether I am reached or not. Then how many days of analysis we are doing. See, these are all the calculations that I have written. You can see, go through this different kind of formulas that I have written. These are all the things that we can actually do with Power BI. You can see monthly, what is total sales, what is previous month sales, whether is there any growth compared to the previous month. You can do all these calculations. Then monthly total sales, total cost, total discount, the profit. The beauty about it is, if you select Jan year, it will filter out all the visualization within this page. So if you remove it, it will unfilter everything. So if you select Jan, Feb, now you can see only for February data across all the things. This is what the functionality we don't have in Excel. So this is where Power BI is so powerful. I mean, if not only this, if you select any of the visuals, let's say that I click on central. For central only, I can see the visualization and the numbers. Like this, you can literally talk to the data, slicing it and analyzing it, and you can do many other things as well. If you look at here, these are the built-in visualization from Microsoft. You can use it to build your visualizations. Once I select here, it will highlight. Okay, can you see the small checkbox here? So that means for this to order, to arrive this, we are using this line and clustered column chart. To use this, I have used a table format. To use this, I have used a matrix. To use this, I have used this scattered chart. Like this, we can create different kind of visualizations and arrive many calculations as per the requirement. Again, these are all the testings we did to arrive those calculations, because we just wanted to make sure that all the calculations are perfectly calculated. So after doing all this thing, this is the final page we come up with. So isn't it nice, guys?
Yes, Sachin. Last week, Tuesday. Tuesday.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear your voice.
నేను సండే చేశాను తను ఆ రోజు కూడా లేదు.
Hello. I mean, who is speaking? I'm not able to, I mean, hear your voice properly.
అందుకే ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను ఆల్రెడీ వీళ్ళకి ఎంటర్ అయింది కదా ఇది చూడకుండా.
No, Sharini, I think your voice is not clear.
Uh, Jeevan, tell me.
Yeah, you are speaking, right?
No, no, no.
Okay. Okay. Guys, what about this visualization? Building, looking at the raw data and looking at this final report. I hope this is such a beautiful one, I think. So, what do you say, guys? This is not, again, I need a, response from you guys.
Oh, we were muted, Jeevan. That's why we couldn't talk. Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah. So this is what the kind of visualization or analytics you can build in Power BI. So, I mean, this is one of the reason why you need to master this kind of Power BI. This comes because of all these formulas that I have written here. See, can you see how many formulas that we have written here?